Hello everyone, this is Nina and welcome to my channel. Making this video for like a particular set of individuals. Like if you're an immigrant, you have issues with work permit, you're working on your work permit, you filed asylum and you're living with someone who is like a partner. It could also be like a relation to you, and this person is controlling and manipulative. This video is for you. Then you have to watch till the end, because I'm going to be giving you solutions on how to escape from it, because I've been there. Let me give you a little background about me. I came to this country, I filed asylum. I was with this individual who was very controlling. Like, I could not be part of a community. He's gonna sabotage anybody that I try to be friends with. He tried to isolate me, like just keep me to himself. And sometimes we can mistake that for love, right? Like we feel like, cause he always wants to spend time with you. He always wants you to be everywhere he is. Does not mean that he loves you. He is just trying to keep you close so he can easily control you and manipulate you. Yes, and that was my case. I thought it was love, but looking at it, later I saw that no, that was not love. Like I could not have friends, and sometimes even trying to stop me from talking to my mom, to my family members. Like always trying to control me, how I was thinking. Like always in my head, always in my head. So this is very difficult, especially if you're dealing with issues of documentation, and if you don't have a lot of people around you who can really help you forget about this or leave this kind of relationship. It's kind of hard. It's really hard to leave, especially if they're the ones who helped you in the process of filing and doing everything. Most times these kind of people will have your username and your password for your USCIS account, and also they're gonna have the password to your phone. They know how to log in. They're gonna be hacking your phone, so it's difficult for you to even like text somebody or send an email to someone, because they're monitoring you, they're tracking your phone, they're checking everything that you are doing. Yes, this was me, and I know excuse me, and I know there's someone out there who is probably going through the same thing that I went through. It was a very difficult time in my life, and I feel like I wasted a lot of years being with this person because I didn't have a way out. And most times you complain to people, you talk about it to people, but people are not going to really take you seriously to really help you, because everybody is dealing with their own issues. And then you are stuck. Yes, I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go, because he made me feel like he was the only one that could help me. And I also felt like, yes, he was the only one that could help me, because he was the only one who knew about my story. He was the only one who did the process on everything. So how was I going to get started if I had to leave? How was I going to get started? So I had to stay. I had to be controlled, stayed, and take all of the manipulations. Sometimes there will be issues. I'll be kicked out of the house, and then he'll come back begging and crying, and I'll feel like, oh my God, he loves me so much, he cannot do without me. And I'll go back to him. He'll use gifts to entice me and all, and I'll go back. Some of those times, it's not like I even had a place to stay. There were times when I'll stay in a hotel. There were times when I stayed like in a campground. Because of that, I didn't have a way out. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. Even a few people that I talked to, they were like, okay, come to my state, or come and be with me. But they're not really serious, like, when someone really wants to help you, they're gonna be like on your matter, right? But someone will just be like, the thing is, the fear of the unknown, because you came to this person, you thought it was going to be different, right? And then what's the guarantee that you're going to the next person is going to be any different, or if they're going to treat you any better? I don't mean like even relationship wise, like even just a friend, just friend going to stay with a friend. How do you know it's gonna be better? And how do you know, okay, what if you are called now for your asylum interview, and this other person, or wherever you are, you don't even have your USCIS password, you don't even know how to go about it, because this person had shown you that he is so smart, he knows everything. So you feel stuck that the only way for you to succeed, the only way for you to get through your whole documentation issue is to stay with this person. Oh my God. Like, if you've never gone through issue of documentation in this country, you're never going to know. Like, I understand, I know that you are going through a lot right now. I know that it can be so hard. It almost feels like you came to the wrong place. Maybe you should go back to your country, wherever you came from, because you have no help. You have no one to turn to. You cry every day. Your only hope is God. Yes, that was me. That was me. My only hope was God. I only had to pray. I only had to pray. That was the only thing. That was the only comfort, the only consolation that I had. He just used me to get through his school. I was there. I was supportive. Nothing was happening in my own life. I was just there. This is you. Yes, I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I know that this is you. Nothing is happening in your life. He is so manipulative and controlling. He's going to turn everything, all of your dreams, everything that you're thinking, you're going to feel like, maybe I've been thinking wrong. He makes you feel like everything you're thinking, your thoughts, everything, your thought process, everything is so wrong. And he is smart. He is a genius, but he is moving on with his life. And the crazy thing about my own part was, sometimes when we'll even have arguments, he's going to tell me, someday you're going to realize you're the one wasting your time. When I look back at it and I'm like, oh my God, I was so dumb, because he was telling me, yes, I was the one wasting my time, because he was going forward. I was just sitting there at home. He will manipulate me, beg me. I'll come back to him, because of fear. I was so afraid about the issue of my documentation that I stayed there and I let him control me, manipulate me, do whatever he wanted to do with me. And I stayed there. He went to school, got finished from nursing school. There was even a time that I attempted to leave, but he still took me back. I still went back just because of that fear. I left so many times, like, to start on my own. I left, like, I was like, okay, I don't care about these documents. Whatever will happen is going to happen. But deep down in me, I still had that fear. So each time he came back, I'll go back to him. And the same treatment, the same things will happen over and over and over again. I'm telling you, this guy had my password and everything. If you don't give it to him, it's going to be like, it's because you're hiding something from him. And since you want to prove that you're not hiding anything from him, you're gonna give it to him. My emails, everything, he would check everything. He could check everything from his phone. He knew everything, every call that I made. There was nothing I did that he could not figure out. Yes, that was tough. I know that is really tough for you. That is really tough for you. But I want you to know that you are praying, right? And God hears you. God can never abandon you. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. Just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and there is people out there who are ready to help you. They can help you. Okay, do not feel like you are alone, because that is how I felt. I felt like I was all alone, and I wish I could have seen somebody that was gonna tell me at that time that you are not alone. You have these resources. You can do this, you can do that, and it's going to help you. You can get out of that trap. You can. I want you to know that no matter the fear that this person has put in you, you can get out of that trap. Okay? He is not your God. He is not your God. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. There is so much more in you. I don't want you to waste any more time with this individual. Do not waste any more time with this individual who is controlling and manipulative. Wasting your time acting like he loves you. He will cry and roll on the ground. Girl, he don't love you. He's just trying to manipulate you. He's just trying to waste your time. He is the devil. He's out to get you. And you need to get yourself out of there, but you need a plan. Yes, You need a plan. That's what I didn't know. The first thing I want to say is, if you are having some kind of income, maybe from a side hustle, or maybe you are doing some kind of under the table kind of stuff, and you're having some kind of income, and maybe you have to contribute to the house, make sure you do that, and make sure you save up. Saving $5 is not small. If you can save $5 every week, it's not small. Make sure you are saving up something. The mistake I made was, yes, I used to get some money, I'll do my own part, and the rest that will be left, I will take it and go shopping. Let me tell you something. Do not be under this pressure of social media to try to impress people, to show people that you are in America and you are doing well, you are dressing up, you are slaying, you are living the life, when you are going through hell. Let me tell you something. Save up the money that you have. It's part of the plan. Save up for when the time will come for you to leave. Save up, please. Do not spend your money on buying clothes and lotions and foundations and all of that. Take this time, whatever you're going through, take the time to go through the storm, and then you grow through the storm. You learn, you save up your money. That's the first thing that I want you to do. Save up the money. Don't look at it that it is small. It's not small. Save up. If it's $10, if it's $20, if it's $5, please do save up some money. And another thing is, I won't advise you to save up the money in the bank, because it's gonna be easy for you to use the money. And if he's somebody that has your password, he can easily check your bank account and see that you have some money in it. So my advice to you would be to, if you have a car, because this person goes to work, right? Okay, if you have a car and sometimes you can just sneak out and withdraw some money from the ATM, you should withdraw this money, and you know where to hide it. You can hide the money. Buy yourself a savings challenge book. They sell those on Amazon to save $5 every day, or if you decide you want to do it weekly, you save money depending on how you're getting paid or how your little business is paying you. Do save up something from it, please. Do save up for it. Also, this person will be trying to get you pregnant. You should get pregnant, you should get pregnant, you should get pregnant. I don't know if for mine, he just wanted me to feel like, okay, he was really in the relationship, because he knows that, okay, women, maybe we think that when a man wants us to get pregnant and have a baby, it means they're serious with us. If he was really serious or he was playing. But please, do not get pregnant. Do not get pregnant, because when you get pregnant, you are trapped forever. Do not get pregnant for this individual. Try everything that you can, do everything that you can to not get pregnant, because when you're pregnant, all of this plan is not going to work. It's not going to work. It might work maybe in the future, but it's going to take a while, and then you're going to be with your kid under that environment. It's so toxic for a child, not healthy at all. So do not get pregnant. Okay, and another thing is, if you go to church, or you are able to have some kind of community, let's say church, because this individual won't even want you to have friends, like close friends that you can go visit them and all that, because he is so scared. Because sometimes you who is in something, you don't get to see it, but people outside get to see whatever it is that is going on, right? What you don't notice, they get to see it. Okay, so if you go to some kind of church, be an active part of the church. Be an active part of that church, of that community. Be active. Be in the choir. Be cleaning the church. Be doing stuff in the church. While you're in the church, you're going to know people. People are going to know you. From there, you're going to know people you can trust. You're going to know people you can trust. And from there, you can talk to someone that can help you. That can help you deal with this situation. Also, there are other resources that I didn't really know. I didn't really think like those resources were gonna help me, social services and all of that. I didn't think those were gonna really help me. So I didn't really think about those ones, but I knew that like being in a community is gonna help you, because you're gonna find help from there. join like Facebook groups, look for Facebook groups for immigrants and all of that. Look for those kind of Facebook groups. I know that this person checks your phone, so it's gonna be hard to even like do things like that, because if a message comes on your phone, they're gonna see it. So to me, the best is to find a community, like be active in church, because he's gonna see like, oh, you're going to church, you're serious about your church, right? When you get involved in that church and you're serious in it, you're gonna find somebody that you explain all of this situation to, and they're gonna know how you guys are gonna proceed from there. That is my own advice. That is what I think. That is what worked for me. That is what helped me, and I was able to escape whatever I was going through. I was able to escape that very toxic relationship that held me back for so many years. Again, another thing I want you to know is for your documents, if you have like any documentation, if you have like a copy of your story, your asylum story, you have your ID, any kind of ID, any kind of your birth certificate, any of those things, I'll advise you to take pictures of them. Yes, do take pictures of those documents. Send them, attach them and send them maybe to your mom's email or your sister's email. Send it to them, and once you send it, you go to your sent file and you delete those documents from there. Since this person checks your phone, we don't want him seeing that, right? You delete these documents from there. You delete it from there, so that in case there's someday he tries to like just push you out of the house, you have those documents somewhere. Make sure you have a copy of your asylum application. Make sure you take pictures of it. If you are someone, you're still in the process of filing for that asylum, maybe the relationship has not yet gotten to that level, maybe you have not yet noticed that this person is very manipulative. Once you guys are filing your asylum, if you're not using a lawyer, make sure you take a picture. Take a picture of all the pages, so you know all the information that you put in, so that during your interview, you're going to remember everything that you put in that application. Okay? Make sure you do that. Please do not forget, because that was the mistake that I made. He had everything, and when I left, that is when the USCIS called me for my interview, and I didn't have that document. I didn't have that paperwork, and he didn't want to give it to me. He didn't give that paperwork to me. So it was just the grace of God that helped me. It was the grace of God that helped me. So I don't want you to go through that kind of thing. So the first thing, do not get pregnant for this individual. Second, do not use your money to buy stuff and all of that. Save up. Save up some money, because the time for it is going to come. You're going to need that money when it's time for you to execute your plan. Also, while you are in this relationship, make sure you grow. Make sure you learn different skills, so that when it's time for you to step out, when it's time for you to go, you're not starting from zero. If it's CNA, let's say you have your work permit. If it's CNA, learn it, do it. Take your CNA classes, because this person, I took the CNA class and he didn't let me take my CNA exams. So the whole thing expired. I had to restart the CNA all over again after some years. So make sure you take it. Make sure you take the exams. Let's say you're not able to go to school. Maybe your work permit is expired and you're not able to do that. Get on YouTube. There's so many things you can learn. You can learn how to crochet and sell it on Etsy. You can start selling things around your house, little things. You can sell things on Facebook Marketplace. Excuse me. There is so much that you can do. You should learn new skills every day. You can learn video editing. You can learn so many things. So don't just sit. Listen to books that will grow your mind, Listen to it, because that is what is more important. To be able to stay with that kind of person, you need to be strong in the mind. You need to read books that will empower you. You need to read books that will make you know that no matter what you are going through, he is the problem. You are not the problem. You are worthy. You are strong. You need to read your Bible to know that God is there for you. It's just a storm. It's going to come to pass. It's not going to last forever. It's a temporary thing, okay? And you should know that God is for you. You need to read your Bible. You need to pray the Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. You need to say your prayers. You need to do your journaling, okay? To condition your mind every day, because let me tell you, these people would destroy you. This kind of person will destroy you if you don't work on yourself. You need to be strong, because if he destroys you, by the time you leave that relationship, and let's say you meet a very nice guy, somebody that wants to be with you, you're going to carry all of that negativity into that relationship, and that is going to ruin that relationship. So you want to be prepared. Take care of yourself. Save your money. Do not let whatever he says get to you. Mine, the guy I was with, he used to insult me. Do you think you're beautiful? Look at your face. It's just makeup. He used to say all sorts of things to me. Sometimes when I would try to even leave, he will insult me. He will say, oh, the guys that are going to have sex with me, I'm lucky that I'm not able to get pregnant. Yes. That is what this person would say to me. Like, it was hard. It was the hardest time of my life. It was the most difficult time of my life. But I thank God, I praise God that I got over it. And you can live. You can escape that too as well. Do not feel like he is not your all and all. God is your all and all. You depend on God. He will keep showing you the way, one step after the other, just like he's going to put you through to see this video, so that you know that you have help. There is resources that can help you. So if you're someone who's going through this kind of situation, leave your comment down below and tell us how you're dealing with it, how it is going, and all of that. But let me tell you, if it's someone that is raising his hands on you, that never happened to me, you need to call 911. You need to make a call. You need to make phone calls, okay? Don't just sit there. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. But if it's the kind of subtle, kind of manipulative and controlling kind of way, you need to take these steps. Do not get pregnant. Do not make that mistake. He's going to claim he loves you to the moon and back. He cannot breathe. He cannot live without you. No, that is not true. Someone that really loves you wants the best for you. As he's going forward, he wants you to go forward. Both of you are going to be working together. He's not going to be controlling and manipulating you. No, he's not going to do that. Okay? So I want you to open your eyes. Open your eyes, okay? Open your eyes. Take it easy, take it easy. It's going to be fine. It's going to be well. It's not the end of the world. It's an error. It's a mistake. You accept that. And now you're taking steps towards changing it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope this finds you. I hope it finds you, because God put it in my heart to talk to you, to know that you are not alone. God is with you. And you probably have a community out there. There is someone out there that God has put just for you to help you. And they're going to help you escape whatever it is that you're going through. Thank you.